Good afternoon, dear students. Today we are going to see Newton's second law, derivation, that is F is equal to ma. Finally, impulse and its examples. Newton's second law of motion states that the force acting on a body is directly proportional to the rate of change of linear momentum of the body, and the change in momentum takes place in the direction of force. It helps to measure the amount of force, so it is called as a law of force. Here let us take m is the mass of a moving body in a straight line, u, small u is initial speed, small t is time interval, small v is final velocity, and capital F is the unbalanced force. We already know momentum is equal to mv. Here initial momentum pi is equal to mu. Final momentum of the body pf is equal to mv. Change in momentum is delta p. Delta means change. Delta p is equal to pf minus pi. Final minus initial. So mv minus mu. By applying Newton's second law of motion, force is directly proportional to rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum is nothing but change in momentum by time taken. So F is directly proportional to mv minus mu by t. Proportionality has to be changed by replacing a constant. Here k, small k is the proportionality constant used. So F is equal to k into m into v minus u by t. By giving the value k is equal to 1 in all systems, F is equal to m into v minus u by t. We have already know that acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken. Acceleration is small a. Change in velocity means v minus u. Time taken is t. So hence we have changing the equation 1.5 as F is equal to m into a. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. F is equal to ma. This is what the derivation of second law of motion. Unit of force. SI unit of force is Newton, capital N. In CJ system, its unit is dyne. Definition of 1 Newton. The amount of force required for a body of mass 1 kilogram produces an acceleration 1 meter per second square. They have given the definition of 1 dyne, unit force, and gravitational unit of force also. Just go through it and study well. Impulse. A large force acting for a very short interval of time is called impulsive force. It is denoted by capital J. Impulse J is equal to F into T, force into time taken. By applying the Newton's second law, F is equal to delta P by T. Delta refers to change. Delta P is equal to F into T. So we can change the equations. J is equal to delta P. So impulse, its unit is kilogram meter by second or Newton second. To avoid the jerks, they have introduced springs and shock absorbers. While catching, the fielder pulls back his hands and makes resulting in lesser impulse.
It is absolutely necessary to see the pitch of the ball and avoid losing a low or odd delivery. Step 4. Flicking the pails. The ball should be picked with soft hands and get it caught in the gloves. That way the ball doesn't pop.
It's all about today. We'll see tomorrow. Bye.